Crystal from Raspberry Spool. Today I'm going to show you how to square up your blocks. Now these ones are a little bit larger than your regular blocks, and if you're anything like me, your rulers won't quite reach the edges. I don't have one this square and this big, but what I'm going to use is a 12.5-inch ruler, which is a square one, and then a longer 24-inch one to mark my block up. So I've gone ahead and I've given it a really good iron. I've used a spray bottle with a bit of water in it to make sure it's really nice and flat, and I'm going to get a nice finish. To start with, we need to find the center point of the square. I like to use washi tape, which is a paper-based tape, and this way it's not too sticky. It stays on just enough for when we're using it, but then won't leave any residue when you take it off. You could also use a masking tape or something like that. Maybe you've taken the sticky part off it by sticking it down to another piece of fabric. This one's been used a few times, so it's not too tacky, and I know it's not going to leave any residue on my block. So I'm going to use the points of this sleeve to find that center point. I'm going to place it across here, and then I'm going to pop one across the other way. And what I'm looking at here is the reference point for my quilt. The real center point is right here, because I've placed the tape on either side of these points, so I know it's here. The second thing that I've gone and done is I've marked my ruler with another piece of washi tape on the 9-inch line. This helps me get a really quick reading when I'm measuring up my block, and I don't have to think every time and find the exact spot. I've already marked it out. I also use this bit first when I mark my reference point. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop it down here on my reference point, making sure that my center 9-inch, where the two 9-inch markers meet here, sits right in the middle there, and it's marked against those two edges of the tape. So I'm not going to cut yet, I'm just marking. So I'm going to mark the corner here. I'm also going to mark the 9-inch mark here and at the top. Come around, I'm going to flip this point around so that again the 9-inch mark is sitting in that space that we referenced earlier. Making sure that this 9-inch mark that we did earlier is meeting up in the middle and the two corners. Flip it around again, reference point, same point as we were before. This time the washi tape that we have on the block is actually underneath rather than sitting on the outside under this tape. Marking again, make sure you mark that 9-inch mark on that side, and then the last one, reference point, same place as always, squaring that up. So once you've done that, you can then take your long ruler and place it down along those marks. Now when we're cutting this block, we actually want to cut just on the inside of those marks, because when we placed the ruler down the first time, we made the mark with the pen on the outside of the ruler. Now we just want to make sure we're going to cut all of that off so we don't, otherwise your block will end up being a little bit larger than it should do. Now that you've cut around each of the edges, that's your block done. It's ready to be put away for placing in the whole quilt.